Well, hello, everybody, and welcome in. You don't need to feel shy about anything. I've been away for a bit, to be honest. Trying to get things sorted out and stuff like that. And yeah, I've been away for a bit actually. Got a couple of weeks, I think. Um, hmm. So I started. This is my first day home. Congratulations, Susan, you're home, right? Yeah, I'm home. It's nice to be home, to be honest. I think I needed time out and to have a good look at everything and see what I was doing and the wrongs I was doing and the addiction and the you name it. I was looking at it. I mean, look, I've been in a place for I don't know about 2.5 weeks, I think. But it's not like when you're in a place that you count down the days because you really don't. Every day, every hour is like 3 days. I would say it that way. Okay, so don't quote me on it. Please don't quote me on that. So I want to know how's everyone doing. I know there's a massive protest going on in London because I had the luxury of having my tablet with me. I wasn't allowed to have the wire off it, mind you. I had to charge it off, but yeah, I was allowed to have my tablet. I did not have the computer. But I see what's going on in the UK, man. I mean, like, whoa, I gotta speak out for the UK people at this point. People, put your fucking flags up. I mean, please. Um, wow, when I hear this is going on in Ireland too. Look, I haven't been in Ireland for a long time, and I'm like, The government are literally. I don't want to sound a racist saying this. Now, really, please don't get me, because I just want to repeat what I heard, more or less than anything else. The government are prioritizing people who don't even fucking belong to Ireland for housing, and what about the people on the streets? You know what I mean? Same situation here in the UK. But I do believe there's a big thing going on tomorrow. I want to watch the news for that. I do believe protest guy who was linked within the American government. He has been unalived actually today. I think it was today. You know, this is what the world is coming to. You know what I mean, man. When you just have this little tablet and you're watching everything on it. It's crazy. It genuinely is absolutely crazy. You know, yes, I've been away for a bit. I haven't been home at all. Today is the first time I've been home in a while. It's been a roller coaster of everything, I would say. I'm not really going to divulge um what's been going on there, because I don't think it will serve me any justice to even speak about that. But I have not been in my own apartment, and today's the first time I'm home. I mean, at one point, I don't think I even wanted to come here, because I knew when I come here, there is nothing here for me at all. Nothing. There's nothing here. But it's all right. I'll adjust, I guess. Once again, I need to adjust, because when you get put into one place, it takes you 1 or 2 days to adjust. And then you adjust to that, and then you have your friends around you who are probably not so well themselves. God bless them. But they're there for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I've been pretty quiet. I'm not willing to go on anyone's channel anymore, because here's the thing: what I've noticed, it's brilliant when you look back and see things. You go on someone's channel, and once again they're popping your sister up there, right? And they want sister to go head to head. It's not going to happen with me. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. If you think that I'm going to do that, you're kind of wasting your time. Yeah, Purple, you did that to me, and someone else did that to me too. And that's why I dropped down. Not out of fear, not out of anything, out of the fact that I care about a certain person who resides in the Republic of Ireland. He didn't bring up his children to fight like that, and it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I've been away. I've been away. I've been looking after myself. I've been away. Um, yeah. Look, I just want to say this to everybody, right? And I hope this reaches out to a lot of people. If you feel that things aren't good, things are not right, and you're not feeling well in yourself, you gotta reach out. You gotta, I mean, literally go. I mean, it's in the UK at this point in this time is really bloody difficult, right? But I don't know, something triggered the people who came out to me that night, and they took me and they said, "Now we're gonna make sure you're gonna be looked after." And yes, they did do that, 110%. This is my first time home. I've been using. Yes, I have an access to. Yes, I was in the hospital. Yes, I have an access to a tablet, but I didn't have an access to a wire. I had to put that in the nurse's station, so to talk about. But that's all right. I understand that. I understand that. Um, They told me I was always welcome back when I wanted to go back there again. So when you hear people talking about people's problems, I mean, that's crazy. So you've been in hospital all this time. What did they do for you? They did a hell of a lot. They did a lot. I'm not going to talk about it on here. Like I can talk about some bit, but they have done a hell of a lot for me. Now I have like a focus. Instead of going down the rabbit hole of all this horrible stuff what was going on. Yes, I'm sober. Yeah, yeah. I've been in the hospital for a bit. I haven't been drinking. No. That's part of the reason probably why I went in there in the first place, to be honest, because I didn't want to do that. That's not who I was brought up to be. My father brought me up to be a better person than that. Although in hindsight he does understand some parts of why, but it was up to me to take the step to say, okay, this is enough. Why I'm in a program? Well, I'm not going to speak about that. I'm going to keep that private to myself. I want to keep things private to myself. I don't want to put everything out there. I do believe I'm like I said, I had access to my tablet only. I did not have my computer. I'm at home now. Now I have my computer. Um, and I know that there's a big demonstration going on in the UK tomorrow. Um, Tommy Robinson is involved in that. Tommy Robinson, aka Iñaki Lennon, which is an Irish name. And they're fighting for what they believe in. I see a lot of stuff. I was so surprised. I mean, I was like, wow. Look, I live in Huntington, right? I live in Huntington, and I, every street you go down, there is a Union Jack. I never knew the rest of the UK were going through that kind of stuff. I never knew that. I never knew that if they put a flag up, they were. I never knew that. Honestly, I call BS to anyone in recovery or Georgette. I mean, what are you talking about? I've been away for a while. And Georgette, I'm not talking about alcohol recovery. I'm talking about mental health. So um, the root to everything why someone picks up an alcoholic fucking drink is probably there's another reason why. And you gotta go to the reason why, which I've learned. I have totally learned. So I've been away for a bit. Yes, I haven't been home. And there's a few people who know I haven't been home. Just that sweetheart. I don't want to look. I'm not coming on here to be mean with anyone. I really don't. I don't want to do that. The only way you go away from here is yeah, if you go to uh somewhere. you know. There's no way you're gonna go away on a bloody holiday or something unless you have lots of money, which obviously I don't, but yeah, okay. Soon it's 9/11. We have more issues here. Watch then you lie. Drama really get what? Get help and speak. What? 9/11 was years ago, man. And I know what happened with 9/11. I was um I was actually in bed when that happened because the hours are different, obviously in Ireland and America and whatnot. And Melanie was only I think 1 years of age. Because she was born, yeah, whatever. And Melanie's dad said to me, "You need to go down and watch TV right now." He woke me up. He said, "You need to go down and watch TV right now." And I said, "Why?" He said, "America is under attack." I said, "No way." So I went down and I watched. And I watched and I watched. And it was going on for weeks. I watched everything. I went to people that went down Pennsylvania. The plane went down in Pennsylvania. They were the people who said, "Let's roll." They're the ones who tried to take control of the aircraft, not the Pentagon. So, yeah, you heard that one wrong. And I don't even live in America, right? But believe me, I watched that a hell of a lot. It was the Pennsylvania flight, which went down in Pennsylvania. Uh, they said, "Let's roll." And the wife could hear that in that's what she could hear. And I don't even need to step my foot inside America to even know that, right? Because attack on freedom is attacking all of us, and I'll put it that way. So that happened in the year 2000. God, Mandy was really young at that time. Yeah, because she was a millennium, so she was really young. It doesn't matter where the mods are. It's not a big channel, so I wouldn't really worry about that. There's no one upsetting me right now, and there's no one doing anything, so I really won't worry about where mods are. I think it's nice that even if they want to mod from the bushes, they can. You know, if they don't, I can mod from up here anyways. It's not a big channel, trust me. It's not. It's only a talk channel. That's all it is. Those were great supporters of your. What makes you think that I fell out with them? What makes you think that I fell out with them? Just think about that for a minute. And maybe some of them are the 8 mods. How? Maybe. You don't know that I fell out with them. So why put a comment in there like that? Oh Lord. Here we go. You know what I mean? Monica knows I love her. September knows I love her. April knows I love her. Yeah. What makes you think I fell out with them? What makes you think that they don't have wrenches? You don't know, right? I know you didn't fall out with them. I know you hid behind the scenes and they encourage what you don't know anything. You don't. I'm not going to argue about this. You don't know. You don't know who I fell out with, who I didn't fall out with, or so. Don't try and think that anything but that. Here we go. This a limerick name coming in here in Irish. Let me think. By God, give this. See you. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, Joe. Okay. I blocked you right now myself because I know it's a troll account, and I know the way they're. Right in the Irish. Bye, bitch. No, that one's gone. I mean, seriously, you gotta come in here and start on me when I just literally, I don't know, 4 hours ago came out of fucking hospital. So you think you can come in here and start on me like that? No, you can't. No, you can't. And I know, I mean, you give yourself away so much. You're writing your names in Irish. Do you think that I don't understand? Irish is the second language I've learned since a kid. So what the fuck? No, I don't block the people who speak the truth. They're just gaslighting. That's what they're doing. They are literally gaslighting. Oh my god! I mean, they are so gaslighting. It's unbelievable. No, they do their Irish bullshit channel, right? Which they probably bought the subs, but I don't go over there. I don't torment them. I don't go over there. I don't say jack shit. Hell, I don't even leave a comment there. Okay, I could easily do that, but that's where the buck stops with me. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to. It's ridiculous. I'm out of the hospital about 4 hours now, and I just wanted to go live. And I will tell you why I wanted to go live because I was missing my friends. You know, I think you're all my friends. I hope you're all my friends, kind of thing. But yeah, it's nice to go home. It's nice to come home, but then there was another part of me. I kind of didn't want to go home at all. Yes, that will happen. But it won't be happening on YouTube. Rosa Red, you're right in saying that, and I've already talked to a few people. Um, Even when I was in there. But it won't be done on YouTube at all. So yeah, don't think that I haven't been talking to people when I was away. I have. Hey Nikita, how you doing, lovely? Nikita, do you still love Colin McGuire? Oh, or old Colin McGuire from Ireland? You still love him, love? Nikita used to like him. But there is a big movement happening in the UK tomorrow. There's a big, massive parade. Well, I won't call it a parade, actually. I would call it even bigger than that. Um, there is a big movement happening tomorrow. Um, with the British flags. I don't understand why want people to take down the British flag. I don't understand that. That is their heritage. That's who they are. I mean, when I drive down where I go, there's every two. I mean, every couple of seconds there is a fucking Union Jack. Let me tell you. And this isn't haunting. Go Google it, right? See if I'm telling lies. Haven't seen you like no, I know, and yeah, I've been away. I've been away, but I can't believe what's going on in London and Manchester and Liverpool and all these people, man. I mean, they're not even allowed to put their flag out. Whereas that down here in Hollington, we have flags. I mean, they're all over the place. Seriously, it's a Union Jack all over the place. I would take an offense to that. Um, if it was, if I was living in Ireland and someone said to me, "Don't put out your flag," I say, "Go fuck yourself." That's true to me. You know what? I might even buy a Union Jack and stick out the window just to say I did. Ridiculous. Carry on. Yeah, Nikita, how are you getting on, sweetheart? I hope you're doing well. I haven't been in a while because I've been away. Didn't have the computer with me. I'd rather not worry about a flag controversy than what happened in America yesterday. Yeah, I heard about that. Is that the guy who got killed? The I can't think of his name right now. Is that the? Can you give me his name? There was an outspoken, very true speaker who spoke in America, and he was actually there. You go. I'm gonna highlight that one. That's the man, who even spoke up for the Britain and America, more or less. He lost his life for speaking the truth. See, when you're away, you kind of watch all this stuff. You know what I mean? We do. I know Donald Trump has made a couple of speeches on it. You know, is this what the world is coming to? Georgia, I don't know what way it works in America, but you are entitled to a tablet at least. You are not allowed to have wires or anything like that, but you definitely are entitled to a tablet. Yes. Yeah, no, it's not weird over here. You're entitled to go out for a cigarette too, which you might find that weird. And in your country, it's not weird over here, especially when someone goes in voluntary. They're not under a section, you know. So yeah, you're not entitled to have your wire. I mean, every night you got to plug your tablet in the nurse's station. You're not entitled to the wire to go into your bedroom, but yeah, you can hit into their internet and talk. Well, their internet is so poor, you're better off just fucking talking, basically texting more or less, but not making phone calls or anything. The only people I let have phone calls was my son, more or less. So no, that's not weird. And yeah, you are allowed out for a cigarette too, which you probably find weird in America. That's probably not allowed over there, but you're talking about UK, it's different. Yeah, I'm just up today. I'm only home a couple of hours. But I got an amazing backup group, backup people to help me too. I hear in America you're not even allowed to go out for a cigarette or stuff like that. Here in the UK it's completely different. completely. They have a designated smoking area where you can go and have a cigarette. You are allowed to have your tablet. Um, you're not allowed to have wires in your bedrooms or anything like that. I've been gone away for a while now. It's kind of strange being back here. There's a difference when you win voluntary and when you're sectioned. Voluntary means that you can go home when you want to go home. Section means that you don't get that choice. That's not the way it worked with me. I went voluntary. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's a strong thing for someone to do is to look at themselves and say, okay, I need help. Okay, what's my long term solution? Home care. Okay, if you think that I'm a bad person for that, go ahead and think that. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm going to do what I got to do. It's not the first time I did it. It's not the second time I did it. It would be probably the third time I did it because I knew I needed to get some support. Bottom line. So yeah, in the winter months. Oh, here we go. Look, well, I'm just gonna fucking delete you too. Not even gonna read your message. You're gone. Thank you. But thanks for subbing up though, dumbass. How long was I gone? A couple of weeks. A while. No one knew I was even gone, to be honest. Apart from the few people I did talk to. Uh, I kind of kept it really quiet. I really did. If I know I lost my friends, I would be sad. That's true. Yeah, you do be sad. You realize, you know, in addiction, you would be sad. You lost friends, but you know, um, there's still some friends around. Oh, really, Betty Boo? You're lying. See, that's where you're completely wrong. Betty Boo's coming in here saying that there's no mental health services which will allow you to go out and have a cigarette when you're not on a section, when you're there voluntary. Yeah, it's not true. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what way it works in America, and I'm not going to pretend to say that I do, but no. You just looked it up? Oh, well, prove it then. Prove it, Betty Boo. Because I know they do. I've been there. I know they do. They do leave you go out for a cigarette. Yes, they do. We should, Betty Boo. I mean, come on now. Yeah, they do leave you go out for a cigarette. They really do. Especially when you're not. If you're under a section, probably not. But when you're not under a section, yeah, they do. Sorry, they do. So I made sure to set it up that way because I knew I liked my cigarettes more than anything in the world. Um, Susan, you don't understand that people are. Go look it up. Look it up on the UK site. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, I need to give out before I know there's a lot of people who probably do not want okay man they don't want memberships to my channel, and that's okay. But I gotta give them out anyways. So hold on, let me get rid of the memberships. You go to my own channel. Hold on. You got 3 likes. Okay. Let me give out these memberships. 3. Give it out. Right, we got rid of the memberships right now. Are you drunk right now? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Pin my fucking tube, but no, I'm not. Um. So yeah, we got rid of the memberships because I knew they had to go. Yeah, congratulations everyone. Did you get one hitter? Congratulate everyone who got memberships. I don't know who they are. I'm not looking at another screen or anything like that. Oh, well, Betty Boo, go ahead. You were telling me that when you win voluntary into mental health over here in the UK, that you're not allowed to go out for a cigarette. Okay, that's lies. You are allowed out for a cigarette. You're 110% allowed out for a cigarette. Trust me when I say that. But of course you don't. You want to look up every other reason why not a person can't go out for a cigarette. Not anything in the cigarette, just a cigarette. Susan, stop lying. You're lying. No, I'm not. I'm not lying. Why would I fucking lie? Don't need to lie. Yeah, I was allowed up for cigarettes. I was allowed up for cigarettes, Betty Boo. Fuck it, when I was nearly dying and was COVID 19, the nurses got me cigarettes. Give me a break. Don't make me laugh, please. I find that funny because, you know, what we used to do every night was everyone would put down their order and we'd give them money and yeah. No, you lie. UK mental health hospitals generally do not allow smoking outside their grounds. That's lies, Betty Boo. I'm sorry. That is lies. There's designated areas where they can smoke. That's lies. So stop. Stop, Betty Boo, please. Honestly. And if that's what they say on their website, well, that's a lie. If it was anything else, yeah, you probably would have a problem. But no, a normal cigarette, yeah, you're allowed to have them. The way to put your son off visiting the place being used to play what RSS, you should be paying the don't start abusing your son and his. Don't start abusing my son and his family. What? Betty Boo, I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about. I know where I've been and I know we're allowed up for cigarettes. Are we allowed to go down and get them? No. The nurses get them. I mean, really? Is that what they put up on their website? Really? She is lying. No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not Betty Boo. No, I'm not. I know where I was. I know what happened. I know when I give money and get cigarettes. Yes, I had to be brought out by an individual, but no, there was no lies. We are allowed to have cigarettes. There's a smoking area where we can smoke. Yes, we can. Sorry if it doesn't happen in the U.S. like that, but it certainly does happen here in the UK. So yeah, Betty Boo, you're calling me a liar, but you're telling me that I've been there for 3 or 4 fucking weeks now, and you're telling me I'm lying. Really? Okay. All right then. Okay. Fucking hell. You're allowed up for a cigarette, guys. You really are. If there's something else in the cigarette, they might have a problem with it. But a normal cigarette, no, you're allowed out for that. Hey, Monica, how are you doing, lovely? Hold on, let me see what I had to put up there. Okay. It says no, you're not allowed out for smoking on hospital property. In the UK, it's illegal, but they have smoking areas. Yeah, no, yeah, they have smoking areas. Trust me. I promise. I promise you, and everything I stand by. They have smoking areas. Okay, maybe that's something they put up on their thing. I don't know. You are allowed out for a cigarette. Come on now. Lord, I came from coming home today and people saying that I wasn't allowed up for a cigarette when I put myself in a place where I wanted to be. You are all wrong, believe me. My mom was in hospital, rehab, nursing homes, and trust me, they let my mom outside. Yes, of course, Monica. Yeah, they do leave him out. They do leave us out. Don't think I would have lasted in the hospital that long if they didn't leave me out. Okay, when I had C-19, they left me out for a cigarette. So stop. We're talking about a different situation here. I don't know what they have up on their fucking sites because I've never really looked, to be honest. But I believe me, they have their own smoking area, a crossover in a little garden. They have all that. Come on. Do they like that we smoke cigarettes? No. Yes, America and UK are very different. 110%. They do leave you out for a cigarette. Right, I know, right? Monica is something else really. They don't want to hit the like button or even the fucking dislike button, but they're here saying that I wasn't allowed out for a cigarette. Bullshit. That's what they're doing. They're googling. They're googling it. Everyone knows here in the UK, you are allowed out for a cigarette. They can't stop you from doing that. People just go look up Monica. Why? Oh my god. Look, Heather and all that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They honestly do leave you out for a cigarette, especially when you're there and you're not on a mental hold. You are allowed out for a cigarette. Hi, Sasha. How you doing, lovely? They do leave you out for a cigarette. Trust me. There's certain gardens where you can go, and you can have a cigarette there. Did they allow me to be drunk too? Not at all. No, not at all. Funny that you asked me that. No, it is not. Monica, you are disgusting. It's okay to drink, Susan. You are an adult. Don't listen to them. What's the what's that's what Monica is telling Susan. Monica is not telling me anything. She's saying that Monica is not telling me anything. She's saying that there is places you can go in the UK and have a cigarette. Simple as. You're not allowed to go in there intoxicated. Come on now. Hell, this man out of you be in trouble. They even have special gardens in the UK where you can go and have a cigarette with a special box where you quench the cigarette. So, I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. I didn't expect that me coming on here after being away for so many weeks. People will be thinking, oh, no, she's lying. She wasn't allowed out for a cigarette. Come on now. Come on. I don't know what way it works in the US. I don't. I'm not going to pretend to say that I do. But I know what way it works here. Maybe that's what they say on their website, but it's not what happens. That's weird. Now, you know what? Since I came on here, not one person asked me, welcome home, Susan. How do you feel at your home right now? Not one person asked me that. They were questioning me about me going out for a cigarette. Now you gotta understand that I wasn't under a mental health hold. I'm within their boundary. Um, so yeah, wow, just to get away, you know what I mean? Get away from the drink, get away from all the shit. Now one person said, "Congratulations, welcome home." You're talking about me going out for a fucking cigarette. I mean, seriously, when it does happen, it really does happen. There is places in the UK that have a designated area where you can go and have a cigarette. Yeah, that's true. That's 110% true. Fuck, that's even true in the hospitals as well. So stop. Yeah. Why don't you just leave Monica alone? Uh, Georgia, because it's called a mental health breakdown. When you have a breakdown, you say stupid shit. But anyway, look, fuck it, don't say it at all. Don't even say nothing. It's up to me to deal with that at the end of the day, isn't it? And I did deal with that. I dealt with that very quietly. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you. There's smoking areas. Trust me. No one's enabling me. What enablers? I don't have any enablers. The only person I have is myself. That's it. You know. It's okay. That's line attack. Whoever else who really truly have knowledge, knowledge to do, Susan, to type of people and truly. Mm-hmm. After all the suicide and bathing, um, I can't say I really did that too much. Well, on early days I did it probably online, but I don't do that anymore. I don't. I mean, you guys didn't even know I was missing, so you know, you didn't even know I was gone. So stop. You know what I mean? No one knew. There was a few people who knew, but not many. Funny how people like to bring back their old past and mix it in with the middle and stick it in there. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. All you can do is take a deep breath and wish for a better life some other day. You know what I mean? A person mental breakdown cannot control what they do or say during the yes. They can't. They have a mental breakdown. That's it. Don't bring up my dad here because my dad is not here. Nice try. Okay, baby boo. If you think I'm drinking, think again. That's all I ever get on this fucking channel is oh, she's drinking again. That's all right. If that's what you think, Betty Boo. Go ahead and think that. It's not gonna hurt my feelings, because it was many times when I did do it. But I'm telling you now, I'm not. So yeah, whatever. You can't beat someone up. You can't beat someone up forever for their wrong mistakes they made. All you can do is learn from things and move on. I believe that. I genuinely do believe you can just you're beating someone up for what? What exactly? I mean, for having a breakdown, for getting help when they needed help, and saying, "Oh, well, this enough is enough for me." You know what I mean? I'm not asking anyone to put their hands out and applaud me. I'm not 100% Sashay. Life is too short. You're lucky. I mean, we all gotta take life one day at a time, and I've always said on my channel, one day at a time. I've always said that. Ever since I opened this channel, I've always said that. People are hit with things and addictions and crap and stupid shit. They make a fool of themselves, and I've done that. I've been there. I've done that. I'm not doing it anymore. So what I'm going to say to you right now is, I'm going to take this channel in a completely different direction. I am going to be doing different things. Once I'm settled in at home again, obviously. Um, I want to do different things. I don't know, will I do cooking or will I do this or will I do, but I will do something. The winter months are coming in now. That's the hardest time for people who have severe depression. It's really hard. So I gotta do something what's gonna be very different. MSH fat services fast track your flat in London. No, I don't live in London, my friend. I don't. Yes, Rocco, it is. That's why I'm fighting this battle right now, and I put myself away. No one asked me to do it. I did it by myself. People asked me that I need help. I said, no, I'm going to do it all by myself. You know, I'm going to do it all by myself. And I did. I've been away for a bit. You know, look, if it's only cooking or doing something different, I'm going to do that. The winter months are coming in on top of us. So I'm going to cling on to YouTube a little bit more on the winter months because I know that the winter months get me down a little bit more than normal. And let me tell you one thing for nothing as well. I want to say this straight up. I'm not ashamed that I put myself away. I'm not ashamed of that at all. I know my struggles. I know what goes on with me. I know life is too short, and I'm gonna start doing different things, and I'm gonna just pedal on and do what I gotta do, and let's do it. You know what I mean? Hell, if it's only cooking bacon and cabbage or something simple like that, I mean, I'll be willing to do that. Or pulling out my sewing machine because I do have one of them as well. Doing sewing, or I don't know. You know what I mean? I gotta really think about this. I mean, we've the winter months coming in on top of us, and before we know it, it's gonna be fucking dark before half 4 or 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? And depression. I mean, a person with depression is going to feel more depressed because the sunlight is not there, the days are not there. Um, hell, like you know what I mean. Let's make things fun. I can take you out on the tablet. I can bring you out on the tablet even. I'm thinking of even doing things like that. Instead of being here all the time, just talking and this, that, and everything else. I'm thinking of there's a lot of things in my mind I want to do, and especially when the winter months are coming on top of us. So yeah, I guess there's only so much you can beat a person up for. Okay, you got me right. I made mistakes. Well, those mistakes need to be turned around now, and they need to be brought in a different way. They need to be brought differently. I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. The last time I did a live, there's a lot of food people in here. I noticed that one, and I was like, "Wow, okay." Um, and maybe we can do different things. You know what I mean? Instead of me being the camera off, let's turn the camera on and start doing things in the kitchen, or maybe taking out the sewing machine and see how skilled I really am, because I'm not a dumb fuck. I didn't come from the back halls of Ireland where I wasn't educated, because I'm very educated. I'm more educated than people may think I am, but I don't really talk about that. I did a lot of BTEC levels. I did BTEC level, overall BTEC level in the LYS. I got the overall one there, which is very hard to get. Right, Monica? Yeah. Jill, why are you in my chat right now when you are bad mouthing my son? Jill, why are you in there? I'm just, she's saying hello to everyone. She was bad mouthing Purple's son, and she was bad mouthing my son. Jill, why are you in there? You try saying that my son don't come down to me? Are you fucking mad, Ned? I mean, seriously? Right? Well, yeah, Jill, you got a membership because free memberships go along. You were talking about my son over on Tony's channel, and it wasn't really nice, was it, Jill? For a child that you've never met. And then you went on, you talked about Purple's child, saying that she wasn't feeding him, which we all know that's bullshit. Yeah. Hi, Jill. I heard you say what you said about my son, Jill. I heard what you said about Purple's child, which we all know is fucking lies. Yeah. Jill running her mouth once again. Now, we're not like over here. We prayed for her sick brother, and we did lovely things and all that. And I really, and I'm not going to ever take that back because that's not the kind of human being I am. But still, I mean, come on now, talk about my boy. I didn't say anything else. Okay. Well, I heard different, Jill. I genuinely heard different. Right. Yeah, she brought up my child, saying that he doesn't call me mummy. Yeah, he does. He's British. He was born here in the UK, Jill. Jill, I don't need to clean my ears out. I heard what you said about my son. I heard what you said. Oh, he doesn't sit in her lap, and he's half sister doesn't call her mommy. Oh, yes, she does. Do you know that, Jill, when that's going on? Let me just paint you a picture for a minute. I'm here, my son is sitting on my lap. His sister's right beside me, and she calls me mommy. Do you know why? Because she's really young, and she just says it. Because she's copying her older half brother. That's it. That's it. She's gonna grow out of that. She'll probably call me something else when she's older. But that's not for you to fucking tear apart on YouTube. To be honest, Jill. She's only young. She's only a child. She's really what, fucking 2.5, 3 years of age. That's not Jill. She's only listening to my son, and even the father knows it, and the mother of that child knows the same thing. Yeah, move on. Okay, Jill. I'll move on. But come in here and talk about kids like that again. And my child, Purple's child. I don't care whose child it is. Don't talk about children full stop. I mean, come on, you're a mother yourself. What the fuck's wrong with you? And for what Ali's sister says to me, don't worry, she'll grow up. She'll realize. If you didn't say anything about Purple's side, do you want me to go back and do a review? Cause you did. But look, it's not about that today now, is it? It's not about. Look, Jill, I'm not putting up the fucking live. I only got out of fucking hospital a couple of hours ago. I'm tired. I will maybe do it tomorrow, the next day. But I mean, to prove to you that you did mention, you said that Purple wasn't feeding her child. I thought that's bullshit. That is bullshit. And look, right is right and wrong is wrong. And if that, I know Purple can't stand me with a passion, and I can't stand her neither. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Well, okay, Jill. Okay. Look, let me drag up that live. I'll bring up that one. Jill's neighborhood and watchdog. Jill, you late. I heard what she said about my boy as well. I listened over on Tony's. I heard what she said. I mean, really? I don't believe that he calls her mommy. Well, what the fuck do you think he calls me, Jill? He comes from the UK. He has a UK accent, even though mine is Irish. Although, when I listen to some of my family members, sometimes I'm thinking my accent, I'm losing my accent a little bit. But then again, I'm over here since the year 2011, um, and I know what my son says. You know what I mean? I know. I'm fucking there, sitting beside him. I mean, give me a break. But look, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna shut up now, right? I'm gonna shut up. Yes, Jill. You did say that. You said I don't believe your son sits in your lap. But see, Jill, that's where you're fucking wrong. Ali's only small. He's only a small little thing. People who have pictures of Ali know he's only small. People who talk to Ali on Discord knows that he's only really small. Okay, so you fucking saying that is a bullshit lie. Yeah, he will come over and sit in my lap. What? Jill, what me to do? Tell him get off me? What you want me to tell him to do? Get off me? Go sit in the other chair? I ain't doing that for nobody. I'm not doing that for nobody. I'm sorry. If that's the way your parent is, your parent is, but I ain't doing that. Yeah, you did say that, Jill. So, Jill, when Ellie comes down here and what you want me to do is tell him not to sit on my lap, right? Because you think that he's too old. Although, he's a petite kind of child, he's not all that big, and, you think that I'm going to tell him get off my laps? No, not happening. Not fucking happening. Not my day. They want to fucking pry me away from them. So Jill, you're just gonna watch your fucking mouth, girl. She just want to shut her mouth about people's children, to be honest. Yeah, I know what you said, fucking Jill. I don't believe he said that. Just reading your comments if that's what you think I'm doing. Um, hey Daniel, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Fucking fuck me. I mean, Jill. I mean, you need to shut the fuck up about people's kids. I mean, seriously. There's different cultures, different ways, different everything. I mean, shut the fuck up. Seriously, I mean, you need to shut the fuck up. And now Jill bounced round. Wow, look at that. She couldn't take a little bit of a scolding. Don't worry, guys. I'm back, and I'll be back on every second day. Sometimes it might be just a chit chat like tonight, or sometimes, well, you're saying, yeah, fair enough. But Jill, you were wrong. That's wrong. You know, different culture people who live in different countries, they take care of minors differently. And he's only a small guy. You know what I mean? Of course he's gonna fucking sit in my lap. What you want me to do? Push him off? Say no, fuck off. Sit over there. I ain't doing that. Is that what you do in Florida, yeah? You tell your kids get off your laps and go sit over on the other sofa. Is that what it is? Well, look, I'm back now, and I'm gonna carry on doing what I'm doing. Well, thank you. I don't know who you are. Anyone want? Does anyone want to come up? Anyone want to come up? Except for corn dogs, obviously. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's up here like, I mean, seriously. I looked at his fucking lives and I was like, here's people running around with fucking no pants on, which is weird. So I'm gonna paste it and I'm gonna drop the link and anyone's welcome up to have a chat, but other than that then I'm gonna be yeah, getting the fuck off here more or less. Back in my home right now, so yeah, I gotta get the feel for the home. And for those who say that they don't allow you to go out for a cigarette, that's bullshit. That's yeah, okay. Well, for real, corn dogs is no, I didn't say corn dogs. His friend was not corn dogs. No, but if you go back and look on his videos, I suggest he does have a weird friend up there. You know what I mean? But it wasn't corn dogs. No, no, it wasn't corn dogs. It was not corn dogs. It was someone he had on panel, which I thought was kind of strange. I guess that's just me now. To be fair, corn dogs themselves is yeah. Look, I'm not judging. It's not my business. I wouldn't allow it up here, but no, it was not corn dogs. Gonna say that straight up now. He had someone on panel like that, but I just thought it was weird. And of course, when you have a tablet and that's all you have, I mean, you're gonna be looking at shit. You know what I mean? Rocco, what's wrong with you? Yeah, Monica, you can come on panel if you want. Monica's not scared of panel. Monica is welcome to come on panel. Rocco, you're welcome to come on panel. Everyone, just let me know. Yeah, you're welcome to come up. Monica, Rocco, you're welcome to come up. You're welcome to come on panel, honestly. Let me drop in the link. Me, here you go. I'm not gonna make you show your faces. I don't do that. Monica, you're welcome to come up on. Like I said, Monica, Rocco, you're welcome to come up. If you want, I'll drop links. If Monica only comes up, I mean, cool. There's links. I know Monica can hold her own. So, if you don't want to come up, that's fine too. I get it. I do Monica really. I think Monica and Rocco are having out in chat, but they don't want to come up. Monica, you should come up and say your piece on. You know what I mean? Say what's going on with you, Monica. And I love Monica. Monica is like my beautiful sweetheart. I mean, seriously, I love the way she talks. I love her accent. I think Monica's fantastic. Monica, come up and panel. Come up and panel and say it out, girl. I know you're not shy to do that. There's another link. if you if you're not willing, that's fine. Georgette, there's a couple of things you don't know. I've been talking to Tara. Fuck it, Monica, I'm reading your comments, love. Come up if you want. Say what you want to say and just say it, girl. Say what you want to say, girl. Please, no one disrespect Tara. Rocco, whatever your problem is with Monica, I don't understand it. I really don't. It's crazy. I can't Susan or as I would be kind of busy as all right, lovely. Okay. You don't understand it, Susan. Have you read your Discord? I haven't been in Discord at all. I haven't been home at all. So no. Rock, I'll have to say no to that one. I haven't been in there. I haven't been home, so yeah. Have you seen the way Monica talks to? I haven't seen anything, Rocco. Not at all. I haven't been home. Monica said she's not a Tara. I'm just reading what's going on there. Can hackers get your banking info from Discord? No, they can't. No. Rocco, would you please stop it? Leave Monica alone. I mean, please. Just leave her alone. Just leave Monica alone, Rocco, please. I don't understand what's going on. There's Tara now. But I'm going to protect Monica as much as I can. Rocco, I would protect Monica as much as I would protect Tara, yes. I have no problem with these people. Like I said, I'm only home today. Tara knew where I was, but Tara didn't tell anybody. She knew where I was. So Sarah apologized to me, Susan. I don't think Tara needs to apologize to me. And I don't expect anything like that. No. No. She doesn't need to apologize to me. At all. Why would she? Who's the purple phoenix? We don't do a diamond art over here. Sorry. Um, who do I protect? All of my subscribers, more or less, all of them. But I see trolls when they're coming in too. Rocco, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I protect all my subscribers. But I think you should leave Monica alone. I don't understand why you're at Monica. Rocco, I don't think so. I don't think she's coming at you like that, but I've seen you coming at her like really big. I've missed Monica. I've missed a lot of people. But it's nice to be home, anyways, guys. Back in my home, back in my apartment, been away for a while. Shouldn't do you think whoever is under the name of Purple is not of age? They can't even spell simple words. I don't know. This channel is listed under 18 years of age and up. Oh, thank you, Sasha. I appreciate that. Oh, no, this is the first day I've been home. Rocco, why you naming out people? That's not good. No place like home, Susan. You, yes, yeah. Get you my hospital bed tonight. Out of one hospital bed into another. Yeah, but I'm home. That's the main thing. And for Betty Boo saying that you can't smoke in the UK, bullshit. I'm just gonna say that right up. Well, where I was put, I was eating that pretty good. Kind of come back to my one eating a day kind of thing, only because I don't want to gain weight. Um, but yeah, no, I'm good. I was sound good, Rocco. Thank you. I'm not gonna say who paid for it. I've been away for a while. I'm not gonna say who paid for anything. That is very private. People around you in your life know about me. Well, I'm honored. Yeah. Well, look. When I've been away, I haven't been on or anything like that, and I'm just glad that I'm home. Back where actually at first I was like scared to go home, and then I said no, I gotta do it. Because I'm scared to go home, my own property and all that. Like I was scared. I was literally scared to go home. But I realized that yes, it's time that you gotta go, and it is what it is. Because I mean, private night, I always had people around me all the time, and it was really nice to have that. When you come here, you're like you left on rock bottom. Well, you left by yourself again. Although I did have a few phone calls. about certain situations, but you know, well, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great that I'm home for once. It's been a while. You know, man, you know what you gotta do. You gotta do things. As long as I got my husband and my kids, and yes, yeah, totally, totally. I wish I had that. Monica, I wish I had that, hon. But they're a little bit far from me. I wish I had that around me all the time. I think I would be doing a lot better, you know what I mean? No matter what, everyone's going to miss their home when they're away for a while. At first, you don't think about it, and then you are there for a couple of weeks and whatnot, and you don't tell anybody at all, and then you start to open up and try to say things, and at the end of the day, you get where you gotta go, right? And for Betty Boo saying that you can't drink and you can't, no, sorry, not drink, you can't have a cigarette. Yes, you can. 110% you can. Hell, you can have it in the main hospital. You can go out for a cigarette there too. Not to mention mental health stuff. You can go out. There's a designated smoking area where you can go and have a cigarette. 110%. For her to come in there and say that's not true. Bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna call it as it is because I know I was out there having cigarettes all the time. And no sooner than I get home, I get a call from my doctor's office, and they said to me, "You want to come up for a flu jab?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, is that flu jab gonna make me sick? It's gonna make me unwell?" You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, no, I do have a flu jab vaccination booked in. Um, I don't really want to go and get it done, but they're insisting that I do. I'm thinking, well, if I take that flu jab, it's gonna make me unwell. I don't want anything to make me unwell right now. Sorry, I'm gonna have this cough forever, guys. I really am. And of course, if I keep muting, it's gonna like, oh, what's she doing now? What, that kind of way. So yeah. Rocco, what are you doing? Come on now. Look, I'm not anyone's VC or anything like that. I'm not. So come on. Look, my VC is it's non-existent more or less. Right, guys, I'm gonna get off here, and I did have a pretty good live. I know there was a lot of disagreements in the chat. You know, it's gonna happen. I didn't say anything in Discord funny person. I no, look, Monica, I'm not even gonna read the rest of it because I know you didn't, and it, doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter at all. Rocco, I have never been in your VC. I don't know what you're talking about. So I am just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna even say a word. I don't know. I when I had BC, I've always stayed at my own BC. I've never went to anyone else's. Excuse me for coughing. It was in my VC. Like, oh, what was said? I mean, seriously. Like, I'm glad to be home. I've been away from my home for a while now, and I'm just glad to be home. Glad to come on my computer for the first time in a couple of weeks. I'm just glad to do that as well. So, right. Um, everyone, please hit the thumbs up. If you don't like you, hit thumbs down. You're more than welcome to do that. That's totally free of charge. Excuse me for coughing. But this is my stupid, what you call it? A lot of people talk in the chat, but no one wants to come up and talk to me here. It's weird. Fresh out of the hospital, so to speak. But anyway, all right. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Right, guys, I'm gonna get off. You know, man, it's been a roller coaster of a ride. Let me tell you that. Look, I'm not being rude by cutting the live short or anything like that, but please just understand and CPD. Look, what a bitch, right? um, just be nice, be kind, and look, I'll be back on. I'll come back on. I'm not leaving YouTube. I know people I should not talk about. I know the kind of politics, behind it. I know all that. I don't need these. I don't need them. No, I don't need to get the liquor, the what liquor store. No, I don't. No, I look. I've only came out of hospital today, so give me a break. Seriously, I don't need to do that. So thank you. Just my cough is getting too much, and yeah, I need to go to bed, so to speak. Sleep my own bed for a change. People's gotta stop assuming the worst, thinking that I'm gonna go out and buy a drink. What at this time? 2046 per hours in UK hours. Where am I gonna get it? Stop it. I mean, please. I don't need to. What I plan to do is go to bed, go to sleep, have a proper sleep. I went to bed, I got my help, and I did my things. And if you don't like it, well, lump it. You know? I don't care what you think at the end of the day of me. You might think I'm the most horrible person in the world, but I'm not. I'm a human being just like everyone else who happens to have a YouTube channel, and I didn't come here for a conflict or anything like that. I came here for friendship. That's it. Thank you, Sassy Jade, for putting put it out there. There's no one. I'm not going. It's dark right now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving my apartment. So no, I won't be doing anything like that. Don't be a fool. But look, God bless, good night, and take care, and I'll catch you maybe tomorrow or the next day. Um, I will be back on again, honestly, definitely. And I'm on the YouTube has changed up so fucking much shit, man. Hold on. Don't want to that. Trying to get out of here a little bit, but okay, banners. Don't want banners. We don't want that. Right. Good night. God bless. Take care, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good day to you if you're in the daytime. If you're in the evening time, have a good evening to you. I'm in the evening time. Practically, it's pretty late. So yeah. All right. God bless. Good day. Good night, and take care.